Hi, welcome to social science class, dear students. Yesterday we were seeing the chapter called temperate zone of the world. Is it right? In that we had seen what is climate and what is weather. So weather means the state of atmosphere of a particular day. State of atmosphere of a particular day. So today also you can see that today is a Friday. The climate, sorry, the weather of a Shivamogga is very cold, is it right? So there is no sunshine and also there is no sunlight and it is cool, cold and mist. That is what the weather of Shivamogga for today. What is the climate? The normal climate of the Shivamogga is heat, humid, is it right? What is climate? So climate means an average condition of the weather of a particular place over a large years. That is what climate. So for example, in Shivamogga, usually in a 12 months, so 6 months it gets a rain means then it will be called as a rainy area, rainy climate. So if 6 months or 7 months gets a very heat means it can be called as a heat zone. So if it is always mystic like a Himalaya, then we can call it as a cold area. So but it is what tropical monsoon. So India is called as a tropical monsoon because we can feel heat at the same time we can feel rainy also. Whenever there is a rain in South India, so there is a cold or summer in North India, and when there is a summer in North India, so here is a rainy season, is it right? That's why whenever we have already finished and we will be feeling the hot, so that time there the rain starts in North India. So recently you would have seen that snowfall in Uttarakhand. So that is what the climate and weather is, and also we have studied the factors that affects for the climate of a place. So one is the distance of a place from a equator. I told exactly at the equator the sun rays directly falls over the equator. That's why the area near to the equator feels extreme heat. So and the next zones feel the less heat and the other zone will feel a very cold. So because the earth is slanted, so and the sun rays will slant, so directly it will not fall over the other two regions. So that is already seen. And altitude means the height of a place. So if any place higher than the sea level, then there we feel cool. That is also causes for the factors of a climate. So next one, direction of the wind. So direction of the wind, so that is we can see here with a small example. If the wind is blowing from the forest, you know that in a forest means there will be a much trees and the wind will get a cooler, the wind will be cool. So if the wind blows from the desert, so then what will happen? So from the desert there will be a hotness and there will be a no tree. So because of that heat, the wind also will be in a heat condition. It will be hot wind. So and if comes from the sea means, so humidity. So because it travels over the water, whenever it is traveling, the drops of the water will contain with the air. So and it will be a moisture. Moisture means like a snow. So whenever you go out in a snow, so your body or shirt or your hairs will get cold, means will get watered. So that is what that is one reason, direction of the wind. So direction of the wind means if the wind is blowing from the sea, there is a moisture. The wind blowing from the forest, there is a coolness. The wind blowing from the desert, then there is a hotness. So for example, Punjab, Rajasthan, there is a wind. So if that means desert, wind is blowing from the desert means they will feel a hot. So we are in a Malnadu, Western Ghat. We have a Sayadri forest and mountains. So whenever the wind blows from that direction, we feel cold. And Chennai, Mangalore, you know that there is a sea. So that's why when the wind blows from the direction of the sea, they feel humidity. Humidity means in the air there will be a content of a water. And next one, humidity, rainfall and temperature. So if the temperature is high, then it will be considered as a hot area. And rainfall, if there is a more rainfall, so then there will be a no heatness, is it right? Because so when the rain is falling, there will be a no sunshine. And humidity. Humidity means the water content or the level of water in the air or in the atmosphere. The moistureness. Moisture means so how much the water is there in the air is considered as a moisture. If there is a less water in the air, then it will be considered as a less moisture. If there is a more water, then it is considered as a high moisture. So next, distance of a place from the sea. So means, for example, that Shiomaga, we are living in Shiomaga, so the sea is very far us. Sea is very far us. So that is also matter for the climate of a place. So but in South India, we have a ocean or sea around us. Is it right? If you go to the Mangalore side, so there you can see Arabian Sea. If you go to the Chennai, there you can see Bay of Bengal. If you go to the Kanyakumari, tip of the South India, so there you can see Indian Ocean. That's why that it is surrounded by the ocean. Is it three sides also there is a water. So our place is not very far from the sea. So there is a one thing. What is that? Yeah, just imagine this as a sea and this as a land. This is a land and this is a sea. Just for imagination. Just for imagination. Yeah. So here there will be a warm air. So here is a cold air. Cold air or cool breeze. Breeze means that the air. Breeze means air. Cool breeze, cool air or warm air. So in the land there is a warm air. In the ocean there is a cold air or cool breeze. So sometimes you know that air will blow up. You know that how the rain will cause us. So the air in the atmosphere will go up. So the cloud will come there. Means cloud will be moving. So just imagine this is a place and the air is above because of the heat. So it went upside. So at the same time the cloud will come here and the air which went up, it will try to come down. So by getting cool. So but there is a clouds. So cloud is disturbing the air to come down. That's why it will put a pressure. When there is a pressure on the cloud, the rain will fall over the place. That is the one reason. So here we understood that warm air goes up. Warm air goes up. So when the warm air goes up, the cool breeze on the ocean will reach the land. So here the air which went up, the warm air will go to the ocean. So this is how it happens. So daytime, so we feel warm. Night time, we feel cold. So if you have went to the oceans, just spend a time on the beach of the ocean. So there you feel that daytime there will be a extreme heat. So at the night time there will be a extreme cold. So because of this only. So daytime the air in the land will go to the up. So night time it will go up. The cold air in the sea will move to the land side. So it daily it rotates like this only. Because of that, the place which is near to the ocean maintains a temperate climate. So temperate climate means at the daytime it is a warm, at the night time it is cool. So these are the reasons for the climate of a place. So we have understood all the five. So now let us come to the temperature zones. So just imagine that there I have written a half circle or circle like a shape, that is earth. First let us understand there is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. There is a 1, 5 lines. So these are called as longitudes. These are called what? Longitudes. So this is called as equator. This is called as equator. Equator means you know that equal, equator. Equal means what? Same part. Or there will be a no less, there will be a no more. Same. Everything is same. So here also equator means the earth is divided into equal parts. So one is south, one is north. Because it is down south, it is up north. So this line is called as a Tropic of Cancer. This line is called as Tropic of Cancer. It is 23 and a half degree north. So because the Tropic of Cancer is in a north direction, that's why we call this as a 23 and a half degree north. And this is Arctic Circle. This is what? Arctic Circle, or it is called as a North Pole. What it is called? It is called as a North Pole because it is at the pole. That is about the north. So in south also we have a same kind of a two lines after the equator. So it is called as a Tropic of Capricorn. Tropic of Capricorn. So this is also 23 and a half degree only, but it is in a south. That's why we call this as a 23 and a half degree south. So here also one line. So that is called as Antarctica Circle. This is 66 and a half degree. It is in south. That's why we call this as a south. Here also 66 and a half degree. It is in a north. That's why it is called as a north. See, this circle is 66 and a half degree north. This is 23 and a half degree north. This is the equator. This is not in the north, not in the south. This is in the south, 23 and a half degree, 66 and a half degree south. So this is called as the Arctic Circle. This is called as the Tropic of Capricorn. This is called as the equator. This is called as the Tropic of Cancer. This is called as the Arctic Circle. So these are temperature zone also. So we have a three kinds of a temperature zone. How many kinds? Three kinds. One is torrid zone, another one is temperate zone, another one is frigid zone. One is torrid zone, temperate zone and frigid zone. So first let us understand torrid zone. What is torrid zone? What is the meaning of torrid zone? So torrid zone means extreme heat. Torrid zone means what? Extreme heat. So I told in the last concept, the area near to the equator feels more heat, more hotness. So that's why equator, from the equator, this is considered as a 0 degree. 0 degree to 23 and a half degree north and 0 degree equator to 23 degrees south feels extreme heat. That is why it is called as a torrid zone. This is called as what? Torrid zone. From the line of Tropic of Cancer up to the line of Tropic of Capricorn, it is a heat zone. That is what is torrid zone. From the line of Tropic of Cancer up to the line of Tropic of Capricorn, it is a heat zone. This is also called as torrid zone. Torrid zone. Only these three. One line, two line, three line. So it starts from 23 and half degree north up to 23 and half degree south. You can say like this also. Also you can say like this. So from the line of Tropic of Cancer to up to the line of Tropic of Capricorn, that is a heat zone, torrid zone, because the sun rays directly falls over this part. That's why it feels more heat. So here you can again see the 2 marks, means same color. I did it. So this is what? Temperate zone. This is what? Temperate zone. So temperate zone can be identified in the south also, in the north also. See, in south also I have written temperate zone, the same color. In the north also I have written the same color and also temperate zone. See, from Tropic of Cancer to up to the line of Antarctica Circle. Up to the line of Antarctica Circle, it is a temperate zone. So here also, from the line of Tropic of Capricorn up to the line of Antarctica Circle, it is temperate zone. Otherwise you can say that. So 23 and half degree latitude to 66 and half degree latitude in the south, and in the north, that is a temperate zone. Another zone is there, that is a frigid zone. Frigid zone is also called as a south zone and the north zone. So at the last line to Antarctica Circle line, there is a frigid zone. Here also frigid zone. This is called as Arctic Circle. This is called as Antarctica Circle. So very simple. So if you remember this 5 line, one is equator, Tropic of Cancer and Antarctica Circle. Here also the same thing, but Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctica Circle. This is Arctic Circle. From equator to Tropic of Cancer, torrid zone. From equator to Tropic of Capricorn, torrid zone. From Tropic of Cancer to Arctic Circle, temperate zone. From Tropic of Capricorn to Antarctica Circle, torrid zone. So the Antarctica Circle is a frigid zone, south frigid zone. This is north frigid zone. So temperate means not too cold, not too hot. So it is a middle, mild. So mild means not high, not less. So